Facebook announces new set of audio tools, including a feature that will potentially compete with Clubhouse. Apple has finally confirmed that the iOS update releasing this week will include the user data tracking prompts. Google Meet gets new features to make your calls better. All this and much more coming up in this week's edition of the Connected Church News. Welcome, I am Nachi Lazarus, and this is the show that brings you the top 5 digital and social media news each week in less than 5 minutes. Let's get started. Our first big news of this week is from Apple. The announcement that the advertising industry has been waiting for is finally here. Apple has announced that the next iOS update, iOS 14.5, iPad OS and also tvOS 14.5 will come with the prompt where the users of an app will be asked whether they would like to give permission to the app to track them or not. So people will be able to opt out of tracking, and this OS is released as of this week, and it will be interesting to see how many people opt out and how this impacts the social media advertising world, something that Facebook has been even releasing ad campaigns about, telling people that it's going to impact in a big way. Apple has had a very busy week last week with in their headquarters with multiple announcements in their spring loaded event, including new iPad Pro and iMac and so on. But this is the news that's going to impact social media advertising a lot, something for us to wait and watch. Hey, I just wanted to quickly check if you've already subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you've not done so, please do that, and also click the bell icon notification so that you do not miss any notification related to the news that we upload every Friday. Staying on top of the news can really help you move forward. Thank you. Now let's get back to our news item. Our next big news is from Facebook. Last week, Facebook made an announcement about multiple audio-only tools and features that they are bringing to the platform very soon. There are a couple of highlights that I wanted to bring to your notice. One is the audio-only Rooms feature. Rooms have been a feature within Facebook and Messenger for a while now. Now they're making it audio only, which is very similar to how Clubhouse functions. So it looks like Clubhouse, but there are two big differentiators that I wanted to highlight to you. One is the ability to combine that with Facebook groups. You all know how big Facebook groups are, and bringing audio only Clubhouse type of environment into the groups could really spark something big. The second differentiator that I wanted to bring to your notice is the ability for you to convert that live conversation into a podcast. That is one thing missing in Clubhouse, where you have this conversation, is amazing, but it's gone. But now Facebook is saying with live audio, creators will be able to turn a live conversation into a podcast for everyone to listen to. Podcasts are coming to Facebook. Our next news is from Google. Last week, Google Meet team announced that they are bringing new features into Google Meet. I especially like two features. One is the ability to pin and unpin content. So suppose you're sharing your screen on Google Meet, you can now, as a viewer, you can unpin the slide deck, and so that you will have more space in your screen to look at other participants, which could be great. And they're also bringing a feature for the speaker to move their profile around to completely make it go, so that they don't have to look at themselves, which makes some of the speakers very self-conscious. So they can look at other people and just go on with the presentation. So very interesting features. The whole thing looks a little more fluid than it was before. So I kind of like the direction in which Google Meet is going. Our next news is from YouTube. Recently, YouTube released details about how their video recommendation system works. This is a presentation that the product manager of Discovery at YouTube says that is usually given only at conferences, but now it's been released as a video for the benefit of creators. I know many non-profit churches and ministries listening to me use YouTube heavily, so this might be something that you want to pay attention to understand how YouTube thinks. See, if you know how YouTube thinks, then you can create videos that make YouTube happy and therefore be recommended to more people. For example, in this video, YouTube says watch time is not the only big thing. Off late, you've heard YouTube say watch time is the big metric. But now they are saying it's not just watch time, but it's also important how people feel. Just because somebody's watching a video for a very long time doesn't mean that they feel good about the video. So how do you track that, and how YouTube thinks about that, and how YouTube measures that? All that is being shared. Our final news of this week is about Twitter. Last week, Twitter announced that they are officially testing a new profile type, Twitter profile type called professional profiles. Professional profiles, according to Twitter, is a tool that is meant for non-profits, creators and organizations to showcase specific information about their organization on their Twitter profile. So when people visit your Twitter profile, they will not only be able to see the bio like they do now, but they will also be able to see additional information, almost like cards with call to action buttons. One of the samples shows the address of the organization being seen and a button that says get directions. So things like that are coming to Twitter professional profile. I know many ministries and non-profits use Twitter for their cause and ministry. So if you are one of them, do track this news, and once it's released, it might be something that's useful. That's all I have for you this week, but you can continue learning by visiting this playlist, which has answers to some of the questions that leaders like you from non-profit churches and ministries have asked us. Thank you. I'll see you next week. God bless you. Bye-bye.